So you say you want your child to be a doctor. Look, a trip of 1,000 miles begins with what? One step. And here's the deal. Medical school, going to medical school, it's a journey. And we're all going to enter in that journey at different parts. Get in. Take your steps. A few questions I just want to answer. Can you influence your child to be a doctor? That's a resounding yes. Can a parent influence a child? Yes. Can a grandparent influence a child? Yes. Can someone the child trusts influence the child? That's a yes. As a parent, I think we should influence our child's decisions. After all, we know more about our child than they know about themselves. But join me, and don't forget, everyone's journey is different. But the one thing that I would recommend early in life is reading. Make sure that you read to your child, or your child reads at least 20 minutes per day. Again, 20 minutes per day. It should be fun, it should be enjoyable, and guess what? It doesn't have to be a science book, just something that they enjoy reading or you enjoy reading to them as well. Another thing, it's very important for you not to have negative language around your child. Well, you can't do, don't do, you shouldn't do. Rid yourself of all that negative language. And this one's going to shock you. You can mention being a doctor every so often, you can mention medical school every so often, but it should not be part of your everyday vernacular with your child. It should just come up just every so often, because after all, we're on a journey. You're simply the guide. You know where you're going. You have to lead your child there. And mentioning medicine every day probably can be a little intimidating for them. So we already talked about reading, but small things. Going to museums, going to baseball games. Just giving your child experiences which are different. Because after all, let me tell you a little secret. Medical schools are really just interested in good people. Good, well-rounded people. Now this is a big. If there's anything you take from this video besides reading, it's this. Teach your child to visualize. Yes, visualize. In other words, teach your child to think about what they want to do, what they want to be, and then have them sit back, close their eyes, and actually visualize it, see it. I'll take a step further. Have them take 3 deep breaths, and visualize what they want to do. That does great things. It does wondrous things. It does fantastic things. And this is a technique that will not only help them as it relates to medical school, it's just going to help them in life to visualize the good that they want. And this is going to come later. Teach your child that the world, and I mean this, is set up and working for their good. No matter what happens, the world is always working for their good. It may not be their immediate good, but it's always working for their good. And just a few other things. Have them get to know your family physician. But hold on. As long as that family physician is happy with what they do, you want them to present the good side, the upside of medicine to them. Now this is what's going to shock you. There's no need to shadow at an early age. Yes, people are going to tell you to shadow, but think about it. There's a lot of risk. Who are they shadowing with? Because you're probably not going to be there. What are they going to see? Because I promise you, seeing bloods and guts and urine and feces at too early of the journey, it can be disruptive, disturbing, and make them decide not to go on this journey. So shadowing, I would be very careful. I would probably not shadow at an early age. In other words, what we're doing is we're conditioning their mind. We're learning it's fun and enjoyable. Woo, there it is. Believe it or not, we're conditioning at an early age. We're learning, educating, reading. It's enjoyable. Again, parents, it's less about the science and more about the emotional attachment to the love of learning. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.